Who's got your back? Let's get started. Good morning, good day, good afternoon. Welcome to today's live show. We're going to talk about building our tribe to celebrate the authentic you. And I'm joined with my sister from another mister, Miss Denise Belisle. How you doing?
Very good. Thank you. Definitely another father
Oh,
and mother.
definitely. And don't forget about you. You are also a co-host today on the couch. Please be sure to chime in with your comments, questions, feedback. We love to know that you're a part of the show too. Let's get started, sis. So, Denise, how has your tribe helped you on your entrepreneurial journey?
Well, thank you for that question. I feel that more and more as I build my enterprise, my business, and I feel that I cannot do it alone. So I'm reaching out. I have different community that does different things that allow me to expand my knowledge, have feedback. I have people that have my back literally. Like if I was stuck one day, I was stuck, and I reach in one of community and I say, "Hey, I have this. What can I do about that?" And in 15 minutes, we resolve the problem, as opposed to me sitting in front of my desk, my computer for an hour and not figuring it out. So when having people, associating with yourself with people, this way you can give to others, you can provide help, support, feedback, masterminding with them, but also you receive feedback, you receive help from masterminding and aligning minds together. So I feel that aligning yourself, not thinking that I can do it all. And it doesn't have to be a paid system. I have coaches that I pay, but also have tribes, people that I associated with that helps me grow and and I help them grow also. So it works back and forth. It works really well. I love that.
Yeah, me too. I like that you said it does. It works back and forth. It's a give and a take. I love my tribe for the same reasons you shared, and also because they don't let me just get away with stuff. Like I don't get to sit there and be idle and stay in victimville and woe is me. So they push me in addition to supporting me. So I like that it's a challenging group that I get to be a part of, and to kind of be able to see that I can't be all for anybody anyway. Like I try, I do, but but it's nice to know there's other people who think differently that can help me balance out more of the areas of my life I might not really tap into daily. So I love my tribe, and you're a part of it, and I love you.
Ooh, we're part of the same tribe.
We're the same tribe. Keep this party rolling. So let's get motivated. Today's focus: why is it important to build a tribe that supports your authentic self? Why is that important to build a tribe that supports the Denise, the you?
Hmm. It kind of goes with the previous question, but that supports me is when I'm with the people I associate with, like our tribe, and I'm with another one too. They don't try to change me. They don't try to mold me into their own way of doing things. They look at what I do, and they might like it or not like it, but it's also good to have feedback of people that are not resonating with my tribe, with what I do, my authentic self, because it kind of questioned me onto my value. It questioned me into what I actually want to accomplish. And then I get to defend my point and be even stronger in my conviction. So even if there's people that are don't necessarily agree 100% with the way I do things or what I do, but then we get to debate and I get to voice my opinion, and sometimes I can change course because I see their point and I say, yeah, that's true. As an outsider, you see things that I don't see, because when you're in the jar, somebody said I was in a conference last week and somebody said, when you're in the jar, you can read the ingredient on the on the jar. So
On the label.
the label, right? So it's good to have people that are outside your jar that can read the instruction and the label so that they can give you feedback on what's going on.
I like that. In the jar, you can't read the label. It's different than being in the picture, the frame. You can't see the picture because you're in the frame or something like
Mm.
that. Something like that. But I like that. I like what you said too about how it helps you. For me, it's like similar to what you were saying. It keeps me authentic. Like it for me to be who I am and surrounded by the people who know who I am. I get to stay in that world of knowing me and being me. But it also can ignite parts of me I didn't know were my authentic self. I really
Mm-hmm.
love the whole idea of being around, surrounded by people who think differently, but yet still sort of the same.
Yeah.
So I can see bits and pieces of me in each of my tribe members, and I hope they see bits and pieces of them in me too, and to be able to build on that. So it's just really, really, really cool.
Yeah. And the comment we had from Christine, she's in one of my tribes too. So, like we're together. Yeah.
Yes, Christine. Hey, Christine. She said, hello. I'm happy to be here. We're happy you're here too, sis. Thanks for joining us. Oh, and Peggy. Yes, always good to have another perspective
Mm-hmm.
or to confirm your perspective.
Yeah,
That's why the
exactly.
tribe does both. Like you said in the first question, it can be a challenge, but also can be support. I love my tribe. So, how we're going to stay inspired? How does a lack of understanding of who your community is affect the way you move through life and business? How is it if you don't understand your community? How does it affect you in your life and your business?
If you try to sell, there's always the joke trying to sell a refrigerator to Eskimos, right? You need to know what the needs of the people around you, and you need to know how to really investigate who your tribe is. Because now I've been talking about the tribe as people that work to support me and me supporting them, but there's also the tribe of people that hire me for my service. And I feel that it's important to understand their needs, to understand what their pain point, and what tickle them, what makes them happy. So
Mhm.
by knowing that, by really knowing my community and really understanding the people that are around me, then I can serve them better, and I can really bring forward the things that they need in order to grow and be better, and have more serenity in their life.
Ah, little social plug in that serenity. I love it. You're right. It's not just the people who support us and challenge us. It could also include our clients and our friends and family. And it is good. It is better to know both of them. Like for me to know how I can really support my sisters and brothers in my tribe, I need to know who they are and vice
Mhm.
versa. And for me to really support my clients and my friends and families, I need to know who they are and support them. If I don't understand them, if I don't follow the platinum rule, right? Because the golden rule is to do unto others the way they do unto you. But the platinum rule is to do unto others the way they want themselves done, if that made sense. Like basically know your persons so you can
Mhm.
meet them and accommodate their needs, not the way you see fit, but the way they need to have it fit for them. So
Yeah,
I
I love
you
that.
brought that up, being not just our community tribes together. Yes, we love tribe too, Christine. We need to get you on the show, sis. Come on, keep chiming in. You on here now, on here in person. I like that you brought that up, that it's not just the people we talk to every day.
Yeah.
How are we gonna keep networking? Who should you ask for help when you're trying to find a new community? Who's on your dial-up list? Who can I ask for help when I'm trying to find a new community?
Hmm. Um, I think it's going to exploring different networking groups. Um, like I've explored, like there's so many out there right now. Like nobody can say, I don't know what to do. I don't know. I can't reach other people, especially since the pandemic, since COVID. Like the world exploded with online communities and networking events, and I could be on networking event all day long if I wanted to, from rise to fall, like the morning to night. And so it's
Sunset, yeah.
just a question of asking other people. So where do you find, if you have your tribe and people you're associated with, or even if you're on Facebook and you don't know really, so put in a chat like, hey, where do you network? Where can I find other community? Where can I find community that does this? And just using the good old, typing. If you're looking, like yesterday I was in a group, in a coaching group, and the teacher was showing how to find. Somebody was asking, how can I find speaking gigs, right? And so he said he went to Google, into the search bar, or not Google, to Facebook, and then it says speaking group for women 50 and over, and there was like a ton of them. So you can investigate, you can research, you can find, if you people that you want to work with are people 50 and over, then you do that, and then you search people that are speaking to these people, and then you associate with them, and then you can get speaking engagement. There's a lot of them also had networking event, so that we get to know one another and things like that. So just do some research, ask around, you'll find people that will help you build your community for sure.
So, oh, okay. So it's like, so you can ask just about anybody, people in your circles, but also you can ask your clients, people you network with. Google is a person to a lot of us. So, like you said, research, and just, I don't think there's anybody that you can't ask when it comes to helping. I think the issue for a lot of people is just getting over the fact that you want to ask for help. But everybody has an answer. It might not be the answer you were looking for, but it can lead you to another answer. Like you said, like that one group you search led you to the 150 women or over, which you and I need to talk later, because I'll be 50 next month, and we need to speak on getting that group together.
Party time.
Right. So, question for you: How do you identify your role in your current tribe? Like, how do you see yourself in your tribe?
How do I see myself in my tribe?
Yeah, what's your role in your tribe?
Well, it's really funny because funny and not funny. As a serenity expert, like I've been working on myself for several years, and when I'm in community, whether I have group of people coming here to my place, because I often host events here, or whether I go to other people's place or events, or it's online, I often get the comment that, wow, you're so peaceful, you radiate, a zen, like you walk here and say, wow, this is so zen here, it's so calm. It is just so the way I feel it, I hope, that most people, and I'm not, and it's just the way I am. Like I did a talk a couple weeks ago about being your authentic self and how important it is to be your authentic self. So it's not like I'm not portraying an image here of like, oh, I'm serene and this and that, but I'm funny too, and I like to joke and I like to swear, but it's the fact that I'm authentic. I'm the person that I am, just like you. I mean, I can't perceive you to be any other way in your personal life, because you just let yourself radiate the beauty that you are and the energy that you have. So I feel that the more we are authentic, the more I am authentic with myself. And if I feel sad, well, I'll look sad, like of course, if I have to do something special like here, I'll be like, yeah, it's good, but I might say, oh, it's a bit hard today, but hey, here I am, I'm here with you and we'll make it work. But today I'm fine. I'm not okay. But, but it's just a question of being your authentic in all area of your life, so that, you would see, there's been, like example, I don't have one now, but of people that are online and they're just like and then you see them off screen, or you see them and they're just total opposite, right?
Yeah.
Like they take the mask off and they take everything else off, and they're a totally different person.
Yeah.
So that's not who I am, and I don't think that's who you are either. So
Not at
I think
all. Not at all. And I think it's funny because you're zen to my energy boosting, yeah, but I still can also be, if I wanted to be, like, I'm just zen today. I'm chilling, I'm hanging back, I'm just relaxing. And I think the beauty of us being authentic is we know there's layers to authenticity. I don't have to be at 115 every time. You don't always be at 85 at all the times. We know who we are, and we know how we feel at the moment, and we're willing to share that with people authentically. And it gives them freedom to do the same thing. Because you're right, there's too many people that sometimes, we, even within our tribes, that they still kind of have these masks on, and they kind of struggle with, oh, I need to be this way because I'm on camera. And yeah, to a degree we do. I need to be this way because, I'm coaching with my client. Yeah, to a degree. But when you tweak it too much, that's when it becomes inauthentic. When you start to try to be that one way all the time, instead of just adjusting, because we're like layers, we're onions. We're fucking layers. It's like peel. See, I swear too. I've been trying to swear on the show, but it just happened naturally, so it's okay. Margo says no one expects you to. No one expects you to be. To be. To be. To be. To be.
To be. We need more.
To be. No one expects you to be yourself. I think.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think everybody feels like we all wear these masks, and the tribe is the group that can see through that because
Mm.
they know who you are. You've allowed yourself to be seen, and we allow them to be seen. So we know each other enough. That's why tribe is so important because, like I said before, it gives you the support and the challenge. You get the kicking ass when you need it, but you also get that, oh, come on, when you need it. Yeah. Anything other than, yeah, she finished it. It's important not to be anything other than who you are. But unfortunately, a lot of people don't realize that they struggle with that, and that's what
Mhm.
you come into play to help one, lead by example, and two, offer the support we have in our programs and say, hey, be you and be you
Yeah.
every day. Find others who also allow you to be you, and that's your tribe.
Yeah. And
That's
I,
your
I I want to give an example of that was years ago where Facebook Live started. So if you remember when Facebook Live started, so that was around that time, and then everybody was getting into it. Like just a couple of years ago, people got into TikTok, right? But people were
yeah.
getting into Facebook Live and doing Facebook Live, and at that time I wanted to do Facebook Live, but I was terrified. I was terrified of my image. I was terrified of what would people would say, what would people think. And so what I did is I actually did a 30-day challenge of being on camera on Zoom. So my first 10 days I was pre-recording them and then posting it. I was not live, but
Mm-hmm.
got so tired of pre-recording it 10 times to post the one because I was never satisfied. I was like, oh, I said something wrong, or I'm
Well, my
muffled.
hair was sticking up. Oh, I
Yeah,
got
yeah,
lip
it's like I picked
teeth.
my
Yeah,
nose, or who knows
everything.
what, right? And it's like I was redoing it and redoing it and redoing it. And at some point I was like, this is ridiculous. This is stupid. So what I did after that, and as I went like learn how to use the interface, and I was like, I was going live. And in 30 days, I'm telling you, from day one, repeating it like 10 times in my own home before I post it, to day 30, where I was just like, hey, hi, how you doing? And I was so comfortable. And so it's just a question, if you want to communicate with your tribe, if you want to reach out people, just do it. Because who you are when you talk to them having a coffee at a coffee shop, that's the same person that is here. It should be anyway.
Yeah.
And just be authentic, be yourself, and you will attract people that likes you. And those that don't like your face and don't like you, who cares? You don't want to work with them. They're just gonna unfriend you, unfollow, or they're just gonna keep looking at what you do just to be able to complain on their own and say, hey, if that makes them happy. Right? But just be authentic, be yourself. And if you're afraid to come out, well, the best way to do it is just do it.
I like it. I like that. You can say be yourself. My gosh, speaking my language. Be yourself every day. Be yourself every day. What other tribes are we part of? A question from the audience. What other tribes are we a part of other than Mink Life? I don't know. Mink Life is such a huge part of my tribe. My family is still my tribe. My mom, my sisters, close friends. My original tribe was this group I met through Facebook called Define Your Vision, and my friend Lee Hicks, brother from another mother in Australia. And that's actually when I first realized the importance of tribe, because it was that group that I was able to be vulnerable with and allow myself to be seen, the good, the bad, the not so attractive. I kind of like the word ugly, but the good, the bad. I got to be all of me, and I was still received, and I was still
Mm-hmm.
loved, and I was still given all the validation that I needed at the time. And so that's when I first realized the benefit of a tribe, because I was also able to empower other people to be vulnerable and to
Yeah.
release themselves and allow things to be, themselves. What about you? What other tribes are you a part of other than Mink Life?
So MinkLife, obviously, and I have the Shiro circle. So there's 4 or 5 women of us that have been meeting together now. I think 2 years, coming up 2 years, like once a week. We meet up and we move sometimes the meeting around, but those that can come, they come, and those that can't make it, they don't make it. And we try to make it every week. And so that's support group on, setting up our goals and working. There's also an organization I'm part of, is I Need Coaching. So I did a live yesterday. So go back into my wall and check I Need Coaching, because that's a group. Christine is like, yeah, she's part of the Shiro circle. And I also have like sister from another father and mother that I'm associated with, and it's just two ladies that, we have a little Facebook chat, and from time to time we go there and we support one another and we share what we do, and it's just good to know that they're there. They're my sister from another world.
Yeah.
And I also have, just on the side, a Mexican sister, that that I get along with, that we chat, and not often enough, but I saw her last weekend, so which was pretty cool. And so just associate with people that I feel attracted to, and I also have a spiritual group that I associate with, and we do things together here. And so I feel that it's good to have people that, in a sense, you're never alone. If you think that you are alone, that's because you're walking like that.
Mm-hmm.
Right? If you walk like that and say, "Oh my God, there's no light in
The
this
darkness.
room.
Yeah.
It's
Mm-hmm.
so dark. What am I going to do? I'm lost." But if you open your eyes, and if you let it open your eyes and see, you'll see that there are people out there that are or want to be your tribe or want to associate with you.
Yeah.
I'm reading You're a Badass about money or something like that. I'm not reading, but audiobook.
Mm-hmm.
And she was saying, I'm just going to show the book because she's awesome. You're a badass.
Oh, you're a badass for making money.
So you're one badass of making money or something like that. And what you were saying, and I heard that before, that when Columbus came, whoever came to America first, like the people of the land, the ship were coming, but they didn't see it.
Mm.
And they see it. That's because they never saw a big, large boat floating on water before. So for
Yeah.
them, they saw it, but they didn't see it, because for them it was unreal. Like, it's like their brain couldn't associate with what was in front of them.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm. So the idea is, look around. You might not see people with whom you want to associate because you never got out of your comfort zone, and you never really associated with yourself with these people and with that type of group. But they out there. They
Yeah.
are out
Yeah.
there. If you're looking for the perfect mate, he's out there. It might be right in front of you, but because you're like that, "Oh, nobody loves me, I'm always alone." Like take your blinders off and look and ask and be creative. So
Yeah.
in all areas of your life.
I like
I
what
like
you said, but the blindness in the eyes, because when you did that, I was like, but once I do this, the first thing I see is myself. And so you are your initial tribe member, is you.
Mhm.
And so once we look at ourselves and say, well, who am I and what kind of people do I really want around me? Then I start to like, okay, I can see me. Oh, look at me. Oh, I'm so
I
good.
like her.
Who else is going? Who else wants to be? And you start looking around. But first, you gotta
Yeah, absolutely.
uncover, like you said, uncover the eyes, open them up, and see. And when you see, then you'll start to seek. Ooh,
Oh.
that came out. Just might drop. I might drop myself. When you see, you'll start to seek.
Or when you seek, you start to see. Which one?
Either way, it can. Ooh, it can
Because
be.
I think it's when you seek, you start to see.
Yeah, when you seek, you start to see.
Yeah.
It works. Christina said, "Wow, I love that." I know which way, Christina. My way, Denise's way. My way was first, so I'm pretty sure you like my way first way.
She likes both, I'm sure.
Yeah, she does. I'm sure she does because both were awesome. See to
Yeah.
see and seek to see. Wow. Final thought. Since we're going to continue on this party train, it's been so much fun with you, gaining knowledge. What is your final tip for calibrating your life by building a tribe?
Mm-hmm. Well, I'll attach to what you just said. Know yourself first. I think the best way is, I have a talk about the 3 level of relationship, and the most important one is the I. So get to know yourself, know your values, know what's your own personal mission in life, what's your vision of what you accomplish in your own life. And you don't have to be a company to do, a vision and a mission statement and have values. You can search them out and find out what's important to you. And once you find that, then you will have a lot better, it'll be a lot easier. Oh, excuse my French. It'll be a lot easier for you to seek out your tribe and to find people associate with you. And when you're confident about what you want to achieve, and you're confident about what you love and you don't love, then you will be able to attract more of these people, and you'll be able to seek them also. So get to know yourself first, and then you can explore at the same time other people.
Excellent tip. I'm going to follow up on what you said is once you get to know yourself first, then also get to know your tribe members. Build those relationships, make them authentic, be vulnerable, and allow them to out. She said, I love both. I knew you would. She said she called it, but I agree. And then allow them to also be themselves and be authentic. And that's how you create that solid tribe of knowing that authenticity is the foundation of it all. So beautiful, 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 beautiful. I think it's time for one of my favorite parts of the show. Come on, cue the music. Cue, cue, cue. Where's my thing? Where's my thing? Where's my thing? I'm waiting for it.
Woo!
Here it is. It's
Announcements!
Announcements. Yay! So, Denise, you up first. Go ahead and show that cup. You always show the cup. What are you going on with Miss Denise
It's
Belisle?
all good. That's my brand. That's who I am. Because I look at life and I think that regardless of what happened in the past, regardless of what might happen in the future, stay right here, right now, in the present, and it's all good. So if you have a hard time playing with that and figure, like you always have that fear, and it's almost like a big pack sack you're carrying on your back, and it's very heavy. If you want help, get your pack sack empty, cleaning it up, and entering in the pack sack only the things that feed your heart and makes you happy and serene. Book a call with me. So I have this is going to show up soon on the screen. So you can book a call with me. I have a Calendly link, which is, of course, Serenity Expert, calendly.com/Serenity Expert. And you can book a call with me, and I would be more than happy to just have a chat initially and see if we're a fit and see how I can assist you. I have lots of free tools also that I can feed you and help you if you need help. So call me, contact me, follow me. I'd love to assist you and take you into my tribe. I take good care of my tribe.
Yes, thank you for that announcement. I'm definitely going to follow you and connect with you and stick into your tribe. Same thing for me. I would love to connect with you if you are struggling with knowing who you are or who you all about and being your authentic self, or if you know anybody who's struggling with, being identified as an alcoholic or an addict and they still want to thrive instead of surviving life. I'm your girl. Hook me up by getting on my calendar at loveyourlife.me. I have open time zones. I'm willing to get up in the morning for you Aussies and Scottishes and everybody across the seas. And then everybody here in the States. Let's just get together. Let's connect, see what we can do for each other. And yeah, let's make it happen. Be yourself. I can help you be that. And in the Mingle community, we have community communications. This is where we have our private group app where you can go on your phone or any other devices, log into the Mink world, and you can network that way through posting, commenting, sharing what you're offering and what you have to do, or what you're doing, all sorts of things you can do in the MinkLife online learning community. We also have community co-working. The Minkabator space is amazing and awesome. At the same time, it's offered twice a day, 4-hour segments. You can come and go. It's a virtual co-working space to come in, like Denise said earlier, share ideas, receive support, and also be challenged. Build your tribe in the Minkabator. And then we also have community collaborations. As you see, our live show is hosted twice a week. You can come in, you can chime in from the couch. You can be invited guests on the show. Get with Monica Henderson about that. We have a podcast and publications that come out for you to know what's going on in the Mink Life world. And then we also have Mink Life Live, maximize your business next Thursday, this Thursday. So tomorrow, 2 p.m. PST, 4 o'clock Central, because I know that, and 5 Eastern. So chime in and join another co-host and special guest, including yourself on the couch, to maximize your business. I think that's all of them. Yes. Unfortunately, it's time to say goodbye. I love you. Thank you for sharing space with me, Sister and Christine, Peggy, and Monica on the couch. Thank you all for being our co-hosts and anybody who watches the replay. We will see you all tomorrow.